Well, hello there, average homesteaders. Today we're going to talk about what's the difference between broiler meat chickens versus layers, and do they both taste like chicken? Okay, let's get to the topic. Now, broiler chickens are generally raised to produce meat. Laying hens are used to produce eggs. Now, there are some laying hens that are dual purpose, where you can use them to get eggs or you can use them for meat. But if you want the more bang for your buck and the best meat, you need to get a broiler chicken. Now, these ones right behind me here are Cornish cross. They're specifically designed to be broilers for meat. Now let's talk about the difference. Now, broiler chickens or meat chickens, one of the differences is they can be male or female. Now, laying hens, of course, have to be female. Oh, geez, cat fight. Do broiler chickens produce eggs? Sure, they sure do. But their eggs are smaller and they produce them less frequent, and it's not ideal. They're basically designed to get large muscle mass, so when you butcher them, you get the most bang for your buck in your freezer. Now, all these broilers I specifically ordered to be males, so they'll be bigger. They're approximately 2.5 to 3 months old, and that's pretty much, you want to butcher them by then. And actually, after this video, these ones are headed to the freezer. Now, if you look at the birds themselves, their leg mass is at least 4 times thicker than a laying hen's leg mass. And that's because these birds get so much muscle tone, muscle mass to them, that they have to be able to support themselves. Now, you ever heard trying to catch a chicken is harder than hell? Well, these ones you can catch. They try to run, but they basically run around like they got a load in their pants. Now, when you get to the laying hens, they're pretty nimble and they're quick, and if you try to catch up to one of them, you're going to have a good foot race on your hands. Now, when you get to laying hens, there's a large variety of hens that will give you eggs. Some are dual purpose, which all these hens are considered dual purpose, that they get a little bit of a breast, not quite like the broilers by any means, but they could be used for meat if you really want to do that, or if you're in a pinch. Now, those broilers are about 2.5 to 3 months old. These birds right here just hit a year about a month ago. And you can see that the broilers are way bigger than them. You can also look at their mass of their feet. Their ankles and that is way less than that of the broilers, because these girls don't weigh anywhere near as much. They don't have as much muscle tone as those broiler chickens. As far as care, there is a difference. You do feed them different feed. There is specific feed that is designed for the broilers that help them build bigger mass quicker and get them nice and hefty for the harvest. The laying hens, it's more of a nutritional base feed that helps them produce eggs that have a good hard shell on it, basically a little more calcium and other minerals that is needed for hens to lay. Typically, broiler chickens are kept in what is referred to as a chicken tractor, and that's what you're looking at right here. I have wheels on this, a rope, and you go out every day and you move it the distance of the chicken tractor itself, and you stop. It gives the birds a clean surface for them to be on, helps prevent them getting diseases, it gives them fresh grass, a few bugs in the new area. And basically you can see where this chicken tractor was yesterday, the day before, and as you go back further, your grass turns back to green and actually helps the grass grow. Now, you can keep these meat birds in a pen of some sort or a coop, but you don't want to have a ladder or anything that they have to go up and down. They're just not designed for it. You can see them lumbering around, and they're a little ungainly. Now, when it comes to laying hens, you can put them in a coop. You can let them free range. I have a very large chicken yard for them here. I have 25 laying hens. No roosters in with them. I'm not interested in that. I don't need the roosters for protection because this run is covered top to bottom with netting, fencing. Predators could get in here, but they'd really have to want to. So far, I've had no problem whatsoever. I haven't lost a bird since I put them in here. Now, laying hens, you're going to want some sort of coop that has laying box in them. Now, you don't need a laying box for every bird because they like to gang up and use a lot of the same boxes. I have 25 birds. I have 10 boxes, and they use half of them, if that. You can see there's 3 eggs there, 2 eggs there, 4 there, and so on. So, as I said, you do not need a laying box per chicken. You're going to be wasting your money, wasting your time, cleaning them out, putting new sawdust in them, and having frustration from them only using a few of them. Now, as far as coops go for laying hens, they need a roost of some sort so they can perch up at night. That's how they like to sleep. You can use a flat 2x4. These are made out of dead trees from my property. You just utilize them for that. Why not? They like to sit on anything. They can get off the ground. That makes them feel safer. They can clutch together and hold in heat. Even these 2x4s, which is part of the barn itself, they like sitting on that more than anything. As far as the broiler meat birds go, they lay on the ground. I couldn't even imagine them trying to get up into a roost. I don't think they can get their big fat butts up there, let alone not fall off.